Okay, I hope you guys are feeling good. Okay, this is a general message, okay, which means that it may resonate with you and it may not. Okay, if it doesn't, put it down, leave it for someone else. Okay, it's about sharing. Not every message will be for you. Okay, have some type of discernment, use your intuition, and only take what resonates. You may be like, okay, what resonates? What'll resonate is if I pull out the first card and I say you're going through war and it does not resonate with you, and you're not going through any type of war, then it's not for you. Stop listening right there. That's what it means to resonate. So it should resonate on the first card. It should draw you in. It should be magnetism on the first card. If it's not doing that, then the message is not for you from the first second. Okay, so you are given some type of grace. You went through some type of war and you're winning, right? Now, you might feel like, dang, because this was a tough war. As you can see, he is missing a leg. Okay, he's missing his right arm. Okay, but he's victorious. Okay, he went through whatever he went through and he came out victorious. He got green grass in his beard. He went through it. Done lost the eye, baby. But he came out victorious. Like, this is, I'm alive though. But I'm alive. So that's what type of energy that you're in right now. Okay, is like you don't went through some spiritual warfare and you won. It may not look like you won. That's the whole thing. It don't look like you won because they're like, okay, well, what happened to your arm? It's a battle, baby. This was a war, but you got out with your life. Oh, San Yin, you got out with your life and you're walking gracefully. Gracefully means when you're going through hell and back, going through a tower moment, but you don't really look like what you've been through, or you don't even look like what you're going through. In this case, it could be either or. You could either look like you didn't win, but you won, or you look like you haven't even been through the war, but you have, and you still won. Either way, you're still graceful. Okay, whether you got one leg, one arm, one eye, stuff all in your beard, it doesn't matter because you're still graceful. It was somebody around you with the star seed at the bottom, your moja, is definitely someone around you. And you need to keep your guards up because you are a teacher. Here's the fish again, like in the earlier reading that I did this morning. Here's the fish again, or whenever I did that reading, the last one. And it's just showing like, you're a teacher, you're skillful, you have the type of food that will feed, people forever. Like, it's not just food, this is spiritual food, emotional food, mental food. It's food for thought, and you have all that. Because look how big your crown is. Like, wow. You've been through war, you've been through battle so many times to have like a huge crown. This is like some type of model type energy when you have to hold something on your head and you have to keep your crown up. And it's something about your crown is big. So you have a big position, all right? And someone's trying to get up in your energy, they're trying to mirror you, channel you, whatever, get into your emotions or something like that. And let's get into the reading. But so far, that is the overall energy right there. Oh, San Yin, grace. Okay, you're gracefully. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Okay, so the dark, when you embrace, okay, the dark part of you, it makes you happy. It is really emotionally fulfilling for you, whoever you are. Like when your shadow self comes to mind, maybe you're thinking about things that you did in the past that was kind of dark, or you just had to be really elusive with certain things, and do things that would normally go against the grain or people wouldn't really accept it, you're happy about it. Okay, you're absolutely comfortably happy about your shadow side. You may even be like some type of supreme being, or you like to just tap into your dark side, and you're very well versed in it. Okay, you're well versed. You probably just don't know what to do with it. It's like you are at one with your shadow side, and it makes you feel happy. It makes you like think. The shadow side may even make you think about someone else as well. So let's see. So you may not know what to do exactly with this energy. You may not know what to do with it. Like, okay, I know my shadow side. I'm comfortable with my shadow side. I'm good with it. I'm supreme with it. You know, so what do I do with it? What do I do with this energy? Is probably what you're asking yourself. Okay. Now, your shadow side is not anything bad, but your shadow side does not want you to be either in the public. They don't want you to be in, your shadow side don't want you to be in the public. Your shadow side wants you to be in the nighttime, in the dark, elusive, mysterious. Um, Possibly because you have a partner. So for some weird reason, your shadow side is like, well, you have a partner, so you can't be in the public. You can't be famous, or you can't be well renowned. Okay, or you can't be all up in like a celebrity's face or something like that. Like your shadow self doesn't want you giving attention to the wrong things, like especially like social media and the internet. Let me get a few more cards out. Okay, because your shadow side doesn't want you to be in competition. Your shadow self doesn't want you to be in competition. It sounds like your ego. This really sounds like your ego, and it sounds like your ego is trying to protect you right now from competition. Is people trying to compete with you. That's why you're in this energy of like, huh, the war. Like, dang, because it's really people trying to compete, especially in public. Like, people are trying to be renowned. People are trying to be famous. People are trying to be like Hercules. Um, and you're the real star seed at the end of the day. Like, there's no more giants on the earth. They don't make them like that no more. There's no more Nephilim. Okay, so you may be like a Nephilim, a descendant of a Nephilim, but they don't recognize you, okay, because you look like a mere mortal human. So they don't recognize the fact that you're a Nephilim. Okay, so your shadow self is trying to explain to you that you are a Nephilim. So let's see. Your shadow self really does not want you to be on social media. This is your shadow. This is, I'm not even picking up that, even though you are in some type of spiritual warfare here, is clear. But I feel like the spiritual warfare may be on social media. So your shadow doesn't want you to be on social media. Your shadow doesn't want you going to check out Instagram, YouTube, Threads, Twitter, TikTok. They don't want you to look at it. At the same time, they don't want you to give. I don't. I'm gonna keep reading it as the shadow, okay, as your shadow self. So, which is possible because you may have a part of yourself that wants to be out there, but then you got a part of yourself that doesn't want you to be out there. So there's a part of yourself, your shadow side. They don't want you going on social media. They don't want you looking on these pages and getting information, because you're very intelligent. Like, you're very smart. You're very intelligent. You're actually smarter than everybody in a room. Okay. So what do you do with that energy when you know that you're smarter than the average, right? You don't be condescending. No, you don't curse nobody out. I see somebody like wanting to battle you mentally. And yeah, that's the issue, because you are highly intelligent, so they want to battle you mentally. Somebody wants to mentally battle you. And that's the reason why you're in spiritual warfare, because of your intelligence, because you're not a dummy, because you supersede over your peers, and you really don't know what to do with this intelligence. You have this genius like intelligence and you don't know what to do with it. You supersede over your peers and you don't know what to do with it. And that's why your shadow self is like, okay, just maybe it's social media that's bothering you. I feel like it's the people on it, because they're challenging this mental. They're challenging your mind, but it's a spiritual warfare. So don't think that, oh, it's just regular, smuggler, degular people just trying to challenge my mind. No, it's spiritual warfare. So it's designed to destroy you, just like any other intelligent person, just like Huey P. Newton with his intelligence, just like Malcolm X, just like Martin Luther King. These were intelligent people. And that's what is feared the most, is your intelligence. Money. Don't worry about money at all, ever in life. Don't worry about money, because that's where your fear is rooted in. Your fear is rooted in, oh, I need to make money. I have to get money. I need this money. Money, money, money. I need an opportunity to get money. I have to, you're not bankrupt. You're not bankrupt. You need to stop that completely. Like, pull it up from the root, pull it out, and don't worry about money. Don't worry about a gift that God gave you. If God gave you a gift, trust me, He's going to utilize a way for you to use it. All right. Just not something about it, just not being on social media. But your fear is rooted in the coin. Your fear is rooted in money, and the love of money is the root of all evil. But it's not even saying that you love money. You just are afraid, like, if you're going to go broke or bankrupt, and you're not. Your what spirit really wants you to do is not like watch social media. That's all I'm really getting. Just don't watch for social media. I don't know, because you're rushing to this coin. Like, you're rushing to this coin and you don't need to. You don't have to. It's not even like your desire. Like, you don't even desire the coin. You desire knowledge. Like, you just want to learn. You just have a big desire to learn. Spirit is saying you're not going to find it on social media, unfortunately, because the internet puts out so much propaganda in order to manipulate you in your actions. You're not going to find the knowledge on social media. So your shadow self is saying, stop. Okay. I know you're happy going on social media, but I don't want you to appear. Okay. Because I don't want you to get into any fights, any spiritual fights when it comes to your intellect. Because there's no need to fight over something that God gave to you. What are they going to do? Fight God? Okay, so your shadow self is like, stop going on social media to learn. Okay, because there's a blockage there. The blockage is people want to fight you. You can't learn from people that want to fight you. Okay, and your fear is rooted in the coin. Like, you're only doing it because you're like, well, I need money, and you don't. Like, I kid you not. It's like, yes, that's what I was saying. For the love of money is the root of all evil, but you don't even love money. You feel like your purpose is to get money, and it's not. Like, your spirit self, your shadow self wants you to kill that notion that you're supposed to be out here running around chasing a bag. You're not supposed to be chasing a bag. You're a star seed. Everything that you know and have is food. You have food for knowledge. Teach a man to fish. Give a man a fish, he'll eat for a day. Teach a man to fish, he could eat for a lifetime. That's the type of knowledge that these people are trying to mirror. But you can't mirror knowledge. You can't mirror wisdom. You can't mirror knowledge. They can take what you say and then put regurgitate it. They could take what you say, eat it, and then vomit it back up, regurgitating it. But it does not count if you have not processed it. If you have not experienced or processed anything in order to gain that knowledge, or even have been able to apply it to your life, it doesn't matter if they try to mirror you. It's not going to work. You have to actually apply the knowledge, not just go around quoting Malcolm X and quoting you or quoting Martin Luther King. Do you actually live by uh, what you speak? Do you practice what you preach? And that's the difference between you and the people who are trying to fight you. But, that's why you keep winning. Now, this was a tough battle because Osan Ying, he got, the leg, he got the arm, the eye, hair on his beard. Like, he went through it, but he still got his crown on his head and he still has his weapon. He went in there with his own energy and he defeated, whoever was up against him. And look how tall his crown is. That means he's guided by the Most High God. So he don't care if he's missing a limb because it was already ordained by God. He's just being obedient. Okay. So yeah, it's saying your fear is rooted in like money. You think you're not going to have money. You probably think that you're going bankrupt or you're on your last coin or this is an opportunity you don't want to miss. No. Your shadow self is like, no, that's not the case, baby. No. Okay. Now, in this here, it doesn't look like your shadow self is like bad, like how they say. Like, people make it out to like your shadow is something, the dark side of you, but the dark side of you seems to be highly intelligent. So, and that's what I'm explaining. Like, you can't just go off of everything you hear and see on social media because half of us don't know what we're talking about. you know, as I'm literally doing like this shadow reading and it's nothing bad. Like, your shadow is not bad, but then again, you're a star seed, so you just need to tap into your dark side sometimes. And your dark side is healthy. It's about a balance, right? It's about you being balanced with your light and your dark, and your shadow self is, this is what your shadow self is saying. Like, baby, we can't have too much light and we can't have too much dark, but we definitely have to have this balance, okay? So those who get it, right? If you don't get it, you don't get it. But your shadow self is saying, look, I want you to stop fighting. Okay? I don't want you going to no fights. I don't want you going to no social media. I really need you. Your shadow self is saying, look, I really need you to quit the chasing a bag idea. That's not your purpose. Okay? That'll send you to an early grave, chasing the bag. Okay, so let's see. Basically, you're just going to have to go through the spiritual warfare All right. But at least you're going to have clarity. So it's not like it's going to be, even if it's dark, you're going to have a flashlight. Okay. You're going to be guided, or I wouldn't really call this guidance, but I would call this, the truth. Okay. Clarity. You can see it's completely clear. It's no, like you don't got to fog, your glasses aren't fogged up or anything. Hmm. Well, look, know what you know and keep it to yourself. Okay? Know what you know and keep it to yourself, because spirit is like, you're just going to have to be strong right about now, because this is spiritual warfare and there's no getting around that. Okay? There's no like easy way out. It's like you literally have to walk through the valley of the shadow of death and fear no evil. You're like, what's the evil? The evil in your life right now is money. Okay? That's what you shall not fear. Don't fear no evil. And the evil right now is the love of money, or the ideology of chasing the bag. Okay? God ain't never said nothing like that. Okay? He did give you a gift. He did give you a talent. Now, that's a whole nother story on how you need to use it. Okay. Some of you are gifted in speaking to the dead, and you need to continue to do that. Okay. If you speak to the dead. Osan Yin. Yeah. So, this war that you're going through, you're victorious. There's no need to worry about anything, especially money. You see how tall his crown is. All he do is listen to the Most High God. He's very much obedient, regardless of what. Keep in mind that this is a spiritual war. So this is not just regular. The people that you come across and the people that you meet, to them it may be regular, but to you, being a star seed, an awakened being, every encounter is not regular. Every encounter is guidance, is a sign. It's something. It's not just mundane. Everything is not just mundane. It's mundane to the karmics. To the karmics is every day after day after day. They probably they're having fun. It's fun when you're unconscious. They say ignorance is bliss. But when you know, okay, with this Ace of Swords, when you know what's up, it's completely different. Okay, it's a whole different bar park. You'll see a whole different dimension, and that's the whole thing. You reach the highest dimension. Your shadow self, your dark side, helps you reach the highest dimensions. So you need to tap into that dark side. Okay? If you are a Christian, and if you are well versed in underground Christianity, you know exactly what I'm talking about. If you read your Bible, you know exactly what I'm talking about. If you don't read your Bible, you will not know what I'm talking about. Embracing your shadow side. You need to do it. You need to do it, because your shadow is, yeah, they're warning you. They're warning you of this here Five of Wands. All right? They don't want you getting in no fights. They don't like this. Your shadow self is like, nah. Like, no, and you still come out victorious. Look, this is you right here. Still victorious, because this is you right here. But they don't want you in that drama, okay? Because you see, your stick is the only one that's lit up. You're the only one with a crown on here. So it's like, they don't want you to get into these wars. Even if you do win, it's like, why do you have to go through this? And to eliminate that is by not really creating a public image. Okay, maybe you're trying to be comfortable in like producing a public image, you know, being like a role model or something like that. Your shadow self does not want you to give away like all of yourself. Okay, put it like that. They don't want you to give away like your real name, or you know what I'm saying, not really your identity, but it's like your integrity. They don't want you, your shadow self does not want you to give away your integrity. You know how people sell their souls for money, and the more you chase the bag, the more you are willing to compromise your Christianity, the more you're willing to like gossip, do everything that God told you like not to do. You're willing to do that when it's for money, especially on social media. People do the grossest things, the most embarrassing things, the worst things, and it's all for views. And where the world and society accepts that, God does not. So being that you're a star seed, it's like you can't really participate in that type of stuff. And your shadow self is trying to let you know, like, just don't give away your integrity, okay? Like, I get it, you're chasing the bag, but I don't want you to fight, okay? I don't want you to get into any spiritual fights, because this is a spiritual war. Okay, so your shadow self is trying to guide you through spiritual war, because it's different. You know, in spiritual war, she looks all love and light, but when you look up close, she has a tear coming down her eye. You know, she's ready for battle. She is ready for war. She might even she may even use her bare hands and her bare knuckles. Like, she's suppressing and holding back all of that. All of that. And she does that because she has a weapon. See, in this little hole right here, she has a weapon, a little secret weapon. What's her secret weapon? She can see clearly. Like, do you know I can see you? You got these people coming at you, but you can clearly see them coming at you. Whether it be in the mental, the spiritual, the physical, but it doesn't even matter, emotional, you're going to feel this energy coming at you, because the strength is channeling animalistic energy. This is primal energy. This is a lion, a tiger, a bear, oh my. And they can smell you. This is animal instinct. And that's why you need to tap into your shadow side. That's why your shadow side is saying, hey, listen. I know you're all namaste, but you got to tap into the shadow. Okay? You got to tap in, and you got to start elbowing people in the throat. Okay? If you know, you know. So that's really been your reading for right now. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'm going to see you in the next one. I'm out.